What's going on, everybody? Just wanted to do a quick trade recap from the trades I took from March 30th to April 2nd. So, the first one was QQQ on Monday. Scroll back. Let's see. Okay, I remember this trade. So, QQQ only made $225 on this one. So pretty much my trade idea, since we were downtrending, I just wanted a dead cat bounce on 560. And I entered too early on this trade because I believe I got in right here. And I'll post the screenshots. And the way I personally like to trade is I like to see a complete flush of, one of my areas, one of my levels, so 560. And I did not wait. I just got in. And on 0 DTE, so right away, contracts in the negative. So I ended up adding right here at the bottom of this candle, and then obviously my red line right here, that was my stop. And honestly, I didn't like this trade, so I just wanted to get out just because, poor entry. Just completely, didn't follow my trading rules of, flush of an area and then try to get in at the bottom. So got out, only made $225. That's nothing. The next trade was on Tuesday, which was Netflix. Right here. And I took Netflix puts right here. So Netflix, I just want to see it pop up. And pretty much weakness. Took puts right here. Sold right here, and I thought we were gonna sell more, but I believe they sold the next day. Let me see. Yeah, this next day right here. So pretty much I was looking for a move back to 94 from this trade idea right here, and then got stopped out obviously on this candle, and then on that I believe I made 1605 on that trade. 26% trade. It was all right. And then I actually lost on Wednesday on SPY. So right up here at the top right, it was right here. So SPY, I wanted puts on SPY. And I was just looking for a move back down to 650, right? So I got in right here, this area right here. And then I was actually up like 1,000 on here on this trade, but I just wanted to see lower. I got greedy on this trade, and I should have moved my stops to break even. But there's news came out right here. Can't remember what it was, but held a little bit too long, and then I ended up getting stopped out on this candle right here. So I lost 2,000 on that one, on that trade. And then pretty much the move that I was expecting happened overnight. So I need to learn how to trade futures, because it seems like they're just waiting for either pre-market or aftermarket to do some of these moves. And then literally, broke 650, the whole trade idea, and yeah. And then on Thursday, which was the last day, I traded AMD. And I took AMD puts right off the open. Very simple. For this one, pushed into 206. And that was my 200 EMA, obviously on the 5-minute. And right there, bam, top ticked it. And then that was a 100% trade, I believe. Made 2,100 on that trade. I could have made a little bit more if I would have held a little bit longer, but I just wanted to recover what I lost the day before, pretty much, just so I can have at least some sort of green week. And yeah, that's pretty much my trade for the week. If you guys have any questions, I'll post all the screenshots and just let me know.